right, you're looking at the railroad crossing here at the Oakdale Bohemia Road crossing. We're at the Oakdale train station here on the Long Island Railroad's Montauk branch in Oakdale, New York. Today is New Year's Eve, December 31st, Wednesday, 2025. We're going to be seeing a couple of scoot trains. One train will be the scoot train to Babylon from Spionk, train 43. 43 used to be 2743, which used to go all the way to Jamaica and then Long Island City. Now it's been abbreviated to Babylon. 5005 leading 415 on the rear with 4. We will see Scoot Train Babylon to Patchogue 74, 422, 5004, and 4. And then right behind Train 74, we have an extra equipment move going to Spionk, 516 leading 501 and 6. Supposedly extra equipment that will be laying up in Spionk later or will be used for Train 45 to Jamaica and then Long Island City. All right, time now is 2:44. We're going to be watching Train 43. Have to hit the crossing here at Oakdale Bohemia Road, right at the Oakdale train station. Shortly, and then after 74 will be train 3050 right behind it. 3050 is an equipment for going to Spionk. Should be coming around the curve momentarily. The Oakdale Junction, called the Oakdale Junction, and the Oakdale merge into a Sunrise Highway and Montauk Highway used to merge together. Next stop of this train will be Great River, followed by Islip, Bayshore, and then Babylon. All right, you're taking a look at once was the Oakdale Freight House. Long Island Railroad is now using it for storage.
B249. Train to Patchogue will depart in 1 minute.
And here comes train 74 at 250. And D38C 422 the leader. C3 cab car 5004 on the rear.
This station is Oakdale. This is the train to Patchogue. The next station is Sayville.
Sayville will be the next stop of this train, followed by Patchogue, which will be the last stop of this train. And this train will be coming back in the opposite direction. This train 73. Shortly behind this train should be train 3050 to Spionk. All right, so now it's 254 as the equipment train 3050 is going through the Oakdale Junction, with the Oakdale merge. Should be coming around the curb momentarily here. Again, DM30AC, 516 the leader, 501 with 6 cars. Going to Spionk as an equipment move. And the gates are coming down now for 3050. And DM30AC 501 on the rear. Train 3050, Jamaica Storage Yard to Spionk. This train is not going at full speed as he's got to wait for train 74. And usually 74 will turn in this station, but because of the fact that 3050 is going to go to Spionk, it looks like 74 will go into the schoolhouse track at Patchogue, or the siding over there east of the station, to allow 3050 to pass, and then the scoot equipment will come back and will become train 73 back to Babylon. All right, we're looking to the east here at Ronkonkoma. We have an M9 set coming out of the yard. Supposedly, the rumor is that the Holiday Lights train went through Ronkonkoma earlier, and we're taking a quick look. It may not be the Holiday Lights train, but we're going to investigate this right now. And sure enough, it is train 1959 with the holiday lights coming this way. 9187 is the leader. This is an 8-car set. This train came out prior as train 1950.
Train to Penn Station will depart in 1 minute on track 1.
And Greenport Scoot 951 following behind it. All right, we're at the Pond Road crossing here. Going to be watching the Holiday Lights train go out as train 1959. As I was waiting for train 951, the Greenport Scoot, to follow directly behind it. This is an 8-car set. Filmed this train before. '9187 on the lead with 8, 9005, 9006, 9165, 66, and the 9059, 60. Train's departing a couple of minutes late because of a late arriving connection. He's actually being held. Actually, the connection is waiting for 1959 to come out of the yard at Ronkonkoma, and he's now on the move. And the gates have just come down as the Holiday Lights train making its move. And the Holiday Lights train. Train 1959. Make a correction on that. This is actually 1961, which is the 321 departure, not 1959, 1961. From Ronkonkoma to New York.
Jefferson will depart in 5 minutes on platform A.
All right, we're at Kings Park here. We're going to be watching train 660 coming in depart. And it's just going through Northport right now, Duke. DM30AC 512 leading 504 on the rear with 8. Train's running on time, actually. This is again going through Duke interlocking. Current time is 6:04, so he is right on time with the arrival at Kings Park. All right, we're looking at the station building here at Kings Park. This is the original depot, and this station was actually rebuilt many, many times. To the east, just before Fox 2 interlocking, which is at the east end, there used to be a branch that went off to the psychiatric hospital, Kings Park. Many trains, passenger and freight used to go through here. Service was discontinued in the late 80s when the hospital closed, right around 1987, 1988. All right, off in the distance, way in the distance, you see the headlights of DM30AC 512 leading train 660. Signals at the west end of the station is Fox 1. And these, right before the Port Jet branch.
609 train to Port Jefferson will depart in 3 minutes on platform A.
Right before the Port Jet branch became 261 territory, you had the switches of Fox on the west end and Evans on the east end. 261 territory came into effect right in the early 1980s here. Time now is 6:08. And here comes train 660 as the gates to Comac Road are coming down.
The 609 train to Port Jefferson will depart in 1 minute on platform A. The 609 train to Port Jefferson is now arriving on platform A. Please activate e-tickets now and step over the gap when boarding.
train 663, which is a regular from Port Jefferson to Huntington, will be, Port Jefferson to Jamaica will be extended to Penn Station tonight due to New Year's Eve. And then afterwards, this equipment will be returning as train 6692 to Port Jefferson. Later on, this will actually be in the wee hours of the morning.